Hey guys, it's Corey with the Hungry Camper with Bear and Corey, and we are still at the cabin at Lake Fort Smith, Arkansas, and Cheryl's ready for an omelet, and so we're going to have an omelet this morning. It's going to be an Arkansas omelet, so check it out. To start your Arkansas omelet, you need a few ingredients: green bell pepper, red bell pepper, tomato, purple onion. I'm going to put a little jalapeno on mine. Cheryl doesn't want jalapenos in hers. Have you some green onions to make some chives with. And you're going to have two different types of cheese. And the cheese that's wrapped up in foil right now is cheddar. And then I've got Monterey Jack right below it. Get the range-free eggs. They just taste better. Going to need a little seasoning. And have some sausage on hand. Nothing like good old J.C. Potter sausage. If you like a different type of sausage and you think I ought to try it, leave a comment and I'll try it out. Now, I'm not sure that anything beats the smell of sausage frying in the morning for breakfast. That is a great aroma. And this is not the best knife. It is the knife that's here at the park. I need to get my knives out. I've just been lazy. Go ahead and lay that out flat. Get your ribs cut off the best you can. Now, the green bell pepper is basically a not fully ripened pepper. Bell pepper. The red bell pepper is fully ripened. Green is a little bit bitter, has more of a kind of a hit you in the face kind of taste. The red bell pepper is a little sweeter. It's going to offset the bitterness of the green bell pepper, so you really want both of them in there. Oh yeah. Sausages are ready to come off the grill. Now, the lovely and talented Cheryl is saying that I'm taking too long, so she's taking matters in her own hands and she's getting some stuff ready too. So grate your cheese. Don't use the old stuff out of a bag. It's got that old chalky stuff on every piece. It's just, you know, preservatives and all that stuff. Use a good block. Go ahead and grate it yourself. It doesn't take that long to do, and the taste is so much better. Well, I didn't have my normal knife with me. I did have my crappie fillet knife, so I chopped the rest of it up with my crappie filleting knife. So it works, whatever it takes. Now, let's get these caramelized. We'll put them in the skillet, start getting those going. Then I'm gonna get some onions cut, get those caramelized also. Now, you can use whatever type of onion you want. I'm using a purple onion today because, you know, I like it. And I've also been, you know, making a bunch of omelets here lately using the yellow onions, and I thought just to be a nice little change of pace here. Just gonna start breaking up on you like that. Then you can come in here. The dicing on the purple onion is a little bit different than the dicing on the yellow onions. I don't know why. It just seems like the purple onions like to fall apart a little bit faster. So you might have to do a little extra chopping on these when they come fall apart like that, but as you can see, I got most of it diced up. So the thing about purple onions, a little bit goes a long way. All right, you don't want to overpower your omelet with the taste of onion. So I'm only going to use half the onion on this one, and I'm going to get it caramelized also. Probably could have used a little bit bigger pan on this, but that's all right. This pan that I'm using, this skillet, is what I call a 3 omelet skillet. It's about, I don't know, 10 inches. A little more oil on there. Just use an extra virgin olive oil. Just like the way it tastes. So let's start getting those caramelized. Then we'll come back as these are getting caramelized. We will go show you what we're going to do with the cheese. Now this next part's really important. You really want to get this cheese just right because that's going to set the whole omelet off. If you don't have the cheese just right, it's not going to taste all that great. Check this out. All right, have your bowl. There's your Monterey Jack. There's your cheddar. What are you going to do with that, Corey? That's what I'm going to do with that. So you got these two in a bowl now. Now mix them together. Get a good mix on them. You want them really well blended. That ought to do it. A little taste test. Pretty good. Now at this point, I want to take, I've got my own little home seasoning that I put together here. Go ahead and season this. I know you're not used to seasoning it when you blend the stuff together. Trust me, you want it seasoned. Mix that together a little bit. That's going to set the whole thing off right there. All right, green onions. We're getting towards the end of our usable little chive part of the green onions. I'm going to try to cut these thin if possible. That'll work. That's all we need. Set those to the side. Now don't forget to cut up your tomato. All right, I got my tomato chopped up now, and I'm going to set it to the side. I'm going to go back and I'm going to check on my caramelization, and hopefully we're going to be rolling here shortly. I tell you what, folks, that is smelling really good right now. I'm ready to get this stuff going. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I usually like to put a little char on my onions and peppers. This is the exception on that. Do not char your onions and peppers and all that stuff on your omelet. It just gets a bitter taste to it. And one of the things I like to do for my eggs, I take one of these little protein shaker thingamajiggies. That's what I put my eggs in to scramble. Now you don't want to scramble them up too much. You don't want them too thin. But you also do want to get them good mixed so you don't have a lot of white spots in it. I'm going to start off with 3 eggs on this one because I'm making a 3-egg omelet. Just something about these range-free eggs that they just break better, they taste better, everything about them is just better. So got those together. Get that lid put on, make sure its cap is good. And there you go. It does the stirring for you. That should be good. All right, get a little more olive oil on here. Just get that going, kind of make sure that your skillet's good and coated. Ooh, got my hot fire up a little too high. Turn that down to medium heat on your burner. Let's get our eggs on here. Got your 3 eggs ready to go. Now a lot of people like to mix their stuff into the eggs itself. I'm going to flip mine, put mine inside, and then I'll fold it over on top. I'm not really crazy about putting it in the actual egg, as far as mixing it into the egg. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. One thing you want to make sure of, keep your edges from sticking. Sometimes when you have just cheap old part pans like I got right here, you really got to work it a lot. Now at this point, I want to go ahead and start getting all my goodies on here. But I forgot the cheese. Don't ever forget the cheese. A little more cheese on top. That's where you take your jalapenos also. Start getting your jalapenos on there. Now you can put the jalapenos inside if you want, or you can put them on top, however you want it. So it's not the most aesthetically pleasing omelet you've ever seen. I bet it tastes just fine though. Man, lesson learned on State Park skillets. Bring your own. Alright, let's add a little other good stuff on here. Get a little tomato. Just like that. Get a little green onion chives here. And of course, throw a little more cheese on it. All right, folks, that is an Arkansas omelet. It's not very aesthetically pleasing, but it's going to taste just fine, I promise you that. So there it is, guys. That is the finished product. It's going to taste pretty good. I'm ready to eat. There it is, folks. I already started eating on it a little bit. That's good stuff. Now, that cheese blend, that sets everything off. That's what's going to make or break your omelet right here. That is good. That is very good. Get the little green onion chives on top. Throw your little tomato on it. Add some more of that cheese blend. Throw you some sausage in it. That sausage is what makes it an Arkansas omelet. And the Denver omelet, Western omelets, all that stuff, they use ham, which is fine. I like them, don't get me wrong. But just something about putting sausage in it. Sausage makes it just better. It's just better. So try it out. Arkansas omelet. Use the sausage, not ham. If you don't want to use bell peppers, all that stuff, if you don't want to use jalapenos or anything like that, you can alter it a little bit. The biggest thing is make sure that you use that cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack cheese blend and get your favorite seasoning and put on it. It sets it all off. It really does. And just, your bell peppers, if you use a green bell pepper, go ahead and use a red bell pepper also, because it kind of takes up, it's got a little bit of bitterness, and the red's got a little bit of sweetness. So it kind of cancels each other out, and it just makes the flavors really pop. So check it out. I hope it works out for you. Hope you use a better skillet than what I use trying to flip these things, because that didn't work out too well. I should have brought my skillets from home, like I said, but it is what it is. Still tastes really good. So check it out. See what you think. Try it. Put some comments down here. Tell me what you think about it. And if there's anything else that you see that's in the video that you'd like to know more about, or you'd like to suggest that I try sometime or whatever, feel free to comment. It's always welcome. So anyway, get out and explore. Stay hungry. See ya. Bare bones.